What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Queen Mimi Radio Show, where we celebrate the strength of the human spirit through music and conversation. Hosted by yours truly, Queen Mimi, a musician and advocate. Our show is always dedicated to spreading positivity, motivation, and of course, awareness about crucial issues like mental health and, of course, domestic violence. Two are which very important to us. Those are very important to us. Each week, we feature inspiring stories, expert insights, and empowering music that resonates with listeners' experiences. So we hope you join us as we navigate through life's challenges, share personal journeys, and foster a community of hope and resilience. The Queen Mimi Radio Show. We are more than just a radio show, you guys. We are a source of support and inspiration for all who take the time to listen. So, with all that being said, happy Tuesday, everybody. We hope that everybody has had a good day, having a good evening. You guys are staying blessed, taking care of yourself out there. Y'all know what we've been doing out here working, doing the daily grind, getting our hustle on, catching up on bills, making sure the family good, of course, doing our job first and foremost as a sister captain, our duty always, and just, oh boy, maintaining, a positive mindset, a positive mind frame with all the bull and all the evil that's going on around us. And please believe everywhere you go, y'all, you already know you got to deal with it. Stupidity and ignorance and intolerance, injustice, all that. Those are like pet peeves that we hate. We hate when, especially our people, are not treated as equal. And it's our own people that do this to us. Like we said, we stay in the hotel right now, and the people here are very discriminatory, discriminate against us because, of our religious beliefs, because we don't operate, like niggas do. We don't sit around and gossip and slack talk and, talk behind people's back. We don't scheme to plan anything. We're not conniving, it righteous. Basically is the word we're getting at. We are righteous. We still human beings. We're not sitting here saying we perfect or anything like that. But yeah, we on the righteous side, so people don't like that. So we coming in last night from working, and one of the employees was standing at our door because our husband left it popped open for like a couple seconds. You know what we're saying? To do his duty, to do his job as a brother minister, and people nitpick and they wait for their little moments to do their little slick stuff when we all grown. You know what we're saying? And you can just ask it straight up. As Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach, we tell the truth regardless of circumstance. So for the life of us, we will never understand, and we working on it. We promise y'all why people don't just act like grown adults. It's crazy as hell. We don't bother nobody. Anybody that know us, we know a lot of y'all don't know us personally or our husband. But anybody that does, you know what we're saying, they know we don't bother nobody. We work, we come back home. we born pretty much. We have our days where we go out, do whatever, enjoy ourselves a little bit. Um, but most of y'all, we are working and we back at this room. So we don't bother nobody. Well, hey, how you doing? Greet, be civil, cordial, all that. We'll do all that. That's fine. But we ain't sitting here kissing people behind, and going through these hoops and all these jumps to get people to like us and to be cool. And that's something we can say we've never done. We tried. And that word we're going to use in this scenario didn't work. It didn't work at all. We just looked so lame. We looked so horrible. We looked so weak and feeble. We was like, man, just be you. Be your little A-wipe, spaz out, crazy, good-hearted, good mind self. For those that have not heard us say this already, we have. If you haven't, we call ourselves a beautifully flawed mess. But we fixing it. We working on it every day. Out here doing what we got to do. And these niggas, yeah, we said it, don't like it. People don't like, you know what we're saying, when you're doing better and you elevating and you growing. They really, and we can go down the list, they really don't like when they can't get access to what you're doing, just like here. Been trying to prove that we don't believe what we believe. Yeah, this hotel, yeah, we gonna say it. Question, little slick comments. You know how little weak women do. Instead of just asking you straight up so they can get a certain rise, a certain reaction out of you, if you will. And just that alone lets us know how evil you are, how conniving, how sneaky you are. And anybody, black or white, we get a certain position of power. We don't care how small it is. We abuse it. We let it go to our head. Or you gonna listen to me. I can talk to you. I can say whatever I want to say. I can do whatever I want to do. No, you cannot. Just because we're in this hotel don't mean we are not entitled to privacy. How do we know that girl didn't try to come in our room? Now we weren't outside long because we was trying to hurry and get back in the room because we was tired as hell. But for them few seconds, you could have opened that door and peeked in our room. You are not supposed to do that. This is a sneaky, conniving stuff that we don't like. Comments and stuff, we can deal with that. Your little looks and stares, we can deal with that. But when you invading and coming in our room, because how we know you ain't pick up nothing? We saw you walking away, but how we know you ain't pick up nothing? That's how we know, because we called it. And we know that when something she did on her own, either she did it on her own or her boss told her to do that. Because of course, y'all know a lot of these hotels have cameras. And just to let y'all know, for those that don't know, they watching. They watch everything you do so they can catch you and then ask you to leave. We saying all this for a reason, y'all. This is the stuff that pretty sure we're not the only one that's dealing with it. Even going out here to work, doing DoorDash, Grubhub, blah, blah, blah. Nobody treats you, we're saying like you an equal. Nobody treats you like you're on the same level as them. And that can actually be a good thing because nobody's going to be on your level. Nobody can be you or do you like you can. So that's something we have to always remember. Nobody can ever do that. They cannot take that away from you. They can hate, they can scheme, they can plot, whatever, but can't do you like you can. And that's why they do what they do. You're not equal. You're not even on the same level as these people. They feel that you're beneath them, and the way things have been set up, thanks to your coup, the big head scientists that made all this, why we are the way we are, you know what we're saying? People just let things go in their head. They just flat out evil. And we can say it's because happy people, we already know, y'all, they don't go around spreading hate. You know what we're saying? They don't go around spreading evil. They don't go around, sneaking and doing things behind people's back thinking they're not going to find out. They just ask you straight up, or either they just leave you alone, period. Happy people, they focus on themselves. They're not focused on what other people are doing. They're focused on bettering themselves, elevating and growing whatever they got going on in their life. Miserable people, they do everything we just said. Sneaky, conniving, lying, slack talk. They talk to you any kind of way, not even being aware of who's listening because they don't believe like you do. They believe in us all. They don't believe like you do. They think their religion is better than yours and there ain't no competition at all. And like we said, y'all, we're not preaching or teaching or nothing. This is stuff we've been experiencing over the past year because we've been here for a while. And, that's what miserable people do. They don't like themselves. They have a huge lack of love for themselves. So what we gonna do? I'm gonna spread it. I don't like myself, so I'm gonna make you not like me, and then you ain't gonna like yourself, and then you gonna go out there and spread it to somebody else, and then they ain't gonna like themselves. It's a vicious, whole, messed up, jacked up cycle. And that's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell to us when you can just do you and be happy. You know what we're saying? We went through that phase. For those that haven't heard us say this before, we went through that phase where we was just like miserable because the people we was around, relationships we were in, we never should have been with them people, and we allowed that to overpower us and overtake us so damn much. We started hating ourselves. We stopped taking care of ourselves. Hell, we stopped loving ourselves, and we can't even count how many years. It was at least like 10 years of it. We went through it, okay, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Then we back down to depression again. Back to I'm good, everything's fine, we're gonna work it out, blah blah blah, whether it's, relationship or family, whatever. Then it's back to I don't love myself no more. I don't think I can do this. I wanna unalive myself, I am not worthy. Then we went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What? You know how much time we wasted? That's something you can never ever get back. And we don't know once again what it was with our 39th birthday that just passed last month. But it was like Allah just put this in our brain, like, let's go. We got to do this. You going to a new phase, a new chapter in your life. We know we won't be able to have everything. As long as we keep doing what we're doing, we're going to get to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? No matter what people try to do, whatever angle they come at, however they try to attack or whatever, we got to keep going. We already said no matter what anyway. We already said that. So no matter what these little weak, ratchet ghetto hoes try to do, yes, we said it. Because that's what people do. They don't come to you straight up and ask you nothing. They do a little sneaky thing. And when old girl walked off, we saw a look on her face like, just with attitude, like you just mad with the world. What we do to you? Like if you mad with somebody else, what you not gonna do is take that out on me or my damn husband. He might get on my nerves sometimes. Y'all know marriage. Y'all know how I go. But only person that's allowed to insult him or disrespect him is us. And we have our inside jokes, y'all, so we playing with that. But it's a thing called loyalty. Like, we joke with each other. We mess with each other. We have our little clap back or whatever, however you want to put it. But it's loyalty. Somebody else do it, now we ready to fight, which we're not permitted, only in self-defense. But it's cool. We ain't tripping. But like we said, we don't even want to be the confrontational type anymore. We had to get rid of all that. And like we said, going into, our 40s and whatever, excuse me, going into our 40s or whatever, we have made some progress, over the past couple of years, especially learning Islam and following on Elijah Muhammad's teachings and Master Farad Muhammad, to whom be praised forever, that would be Allah in the flesh. So it's helped us to change and really like grow and evolve from that little ignorant, weak, ratchet ghetto hole that we was. We'll say that. We'll say we don't say nothing about nobody else. As long as it applies to us, we ain't got no problem saying anything about ourselves. So for anybody, well, why you always talking about, but you don't never say, I always say you ain't listen to my show. Because you wouldn't even be saying that. So we will say it about ourselves. We don't care. That little weak, we ain't had no backbone. Just let everybody run all over us and do whatever the hell they want to do. No. Cut all them off. Holla. Shoot. And they'd already cut us off anyway, or try to get rid of us, but you can't as long as we got breath in our body and we still on this earth. So you really wasted your time doing whatever you thought you was going to do. And we saw a video with The Rock last night, and we're going to make sure we remember this correctly. Basically, when people take shots at you, and this is what he was saying in the video, when people take shots at you, they better not ever miss. And we mean anybody you encounter in your life. We don't care, hotel, you out working, family, business, friends, marriage, relationship, whatever. Hell, even with yourself. Because we can be our own worst enemy. That's what we mean when we say that. We can take shots at our own damn self, but we're not finna do that. That's not how a sister captain operates. That's not how somebody that loves themselves operates. That's not how somebody that's changed and grown operates. Yeah, we have our little days, we have our little moments, but it's like we have a conversation with ourselves. Like the oldest, the new us is talking to the oldest. Like, okay, nah, we're not doing this. You almost footballed us. You almost got us there, locked up, all that, acting crazy. Whether we was right or wrong, that's really irrelevant at this point. We could have, and we're sad about ourselves, handle things a whole lot better than what we did. But you live and you learn. Like we said, we ain't perfect by a long shot. But now we just, like we said, cut everybody off. We going into a whole nother chapter in our life. And like we said, we know we're going to be tired. But we got a few things on our agenda we need to handle. And we got to get back on track. And we need to get our own vehicle because we're sharing one with our husband right now. And we need to get a stable place because with all this craziness and all this chaos, and we got a couple more months to deal with this. That's if they don't get petty and kick us out. A couple more months to deal with this, and we're gonna be out of here. We're saving money right now, like we said. We already told y'all we're saving money and stuff right now. We just really doing more self-reflecting than anything. Like, where do we want to be? What do we want to do? Religion-wise, we already know ain't no doubt Islam no matter what. We know we're gonna be here in Illinois, so we ain't got to worry about where we're gonna live. We will never live in Georgia or Florida again. Y'all call us what you want. It was just too much. We went through a whole lot. And both of those cities to us, we ain't speaking for nobody else, are just remind us of how we almost failed. And we know our husband was like, babe, you didn't fail. You made it through. You found the truth. In our brain, yeah, because we made some horrible choices. We can't even say mistakes. Did we know how things were going to turn out? Nah. But now we know we messed up. When we saw the red flags, we should have did a whole about face and be like, you know what, bro, I'm going to just go ahead and leave. I'm not mad. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just go ahead and leave and let you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hard feelings. But of course, we love them. They're our family. That's my man. Blah, 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 blah. No. People show you how they feel about you. Okay, so continue on with what we was listening to the box saying. Basically, he was saying, when you take shots at me, nigga, don't miss. Because when I get back up, oh, you ain't gonna like it, basically. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but the things that's been done to me just fueled me, put a fire in my belly, and just made me a whole lot stronger, made me a soldier. It made me better. So whatever you tried to do, it didn't work. You helped me to find my worth. You helped me to find a better life. So in reality, in retrospect, I actually want to thank you. I don't like you. I would never deal with you again. Yeah, we're going to say we hate you. And yes, that's permitted in Islam, just so y'all know. But we still want to thank you. We don't think we'd be sitting here as messed up as everything was that we went through. We honestly think we wouldn't be sitting here if we hadn't gone through that. We never asked to be strong. We glad we are. Don't get us wrong. We never asked to be a soldier. We glad we are. Don't get us wrong. But this is where we at. This was really all a part of Allah's plan. Because for those that don't know what ours was, we was living in Florida. That's where we grew up. We was born in Georgia. And our whole plan was to go to Atlanta because we always wanted to blow up, do our music, modeling, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And everybody was like, no, why don't you go to Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? You might be able to hook up with some people there. Hooked up with the wrong person. What didn't have nothing going on, completely lied. Went up there, we was going to get situated and send for our kids. We was in the housing program at the time, and we was going to get that done, send for our kids, and everything was going to be good. Got into a relationship with this no good little boy, and everything just shot to hell. And that was our last straw. We was like, I'm not doing this no more. We had met our husband that we're with now a year prior to that, and he had offered for us to come up here, but we got scared. Like we said, we ain't had no backbone. And then when that last little altercation happened with our ex, we was like, no, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not finna wind up in no orange jumpsuit. I'm not finna spend my life behind bars. I cannot lose myself and just keep going through the same thing over and over again. That's what we ask ourselves, like, how many times are you gonna go through this before you get the damn picture? How many times? How many men you got to go through, or you gonna let go through you before you get it? You the prize. They need you. You don't need them. If they think they can do better without you, bounce and let's see. Like we said, we ain't no hater. Everybody got room to do whatever they want to do. It's gonna make them happy. If you grow, you succeed, whatever. We are no hater because we really don't care anyway. Once we cut you off and we done, boy, we become phenomenal. And that's what we've been working on these past couple years. Not even focus on what other people are doing. Yeah, even here in this hotel, because we don't care. If you don't want no books, you don't want no teachers, see you. We'll be cool with you, know, we'll network or whatever. But remember, this is what we believe in. This is our lifestyle. And yeah, that's why a lot of people, they do what they do to us. They talk to us the way they do because they want to see if they can bring the nigga out and be like, you don't believe what you said you believe. These are females, most of that work here. You know what we're saying? So we know what y'all game is. We already know what your angle is. We already know how you're going to come at us. Let's see if we can, let's go to their room or whatever and, look inside their room. Because bet money she did. She probably took a little peek in here just to see if she could catch something. And went back and told her boss. So we will not be surprised. Our husband's gonna be paying for the food. We will not be shocked if he say, babe, she said something. Oh, we know. Just know how women are. We're not a man, so we can only speak on our experiences and our encounters with them. But we a female. We know how females are. They sneaky, conniving. They ain't gonna ask you nothing straight up. They think they got it figured out. No, you don't, sis. You do not. If anybody would just ask us straight up, you ain't got to hide it. You ain't that important. You think we would do something like that knowing you gonna come look at the room? Come on now. When you talking to us, you ain't even got no choice. It got to make sense. It got to make sense. And we about to take our first break, y'all. But before we do, we just want to say this. Like we said, evil, people that don't love themselves, vengeance, plotting, scheming, being conniving, ghetto, ratchetness, stupidity. We have to remember it's all around us, no matter where we go. The only person you can really control is yourself. So, like we said, no matter what happens, no matter what the angle is, no matter how they try to come at us, we're going to keep doing what we're doing and keep following our Father. He's watching and seeing everything that's going on. And everybody's just building up payment after payment, penalty after penalty, because we don't bother nobody. Why are you bothering us? Oh, because it's your job, right? Yeah, there's a difference between doing your job and invading people's privacy. So, we did some research on it. So we found that out, that she was not even supposed to do that. So, yeah, we're going to be looking further into it. And like we said, we're dealing with Black people. So it's probably going to be some retaliation. So we need to make sure we get ready for that. And we just letting y'all know this is our everyday thing. But we still get on here. We do what we love. We continue to love ourselves and focus on the things we can control. That's ourselves. As long as we know Allah and the messenger love us, we have realized that this world don't care. Everybody just wants something. They got their hand held out. They want you to jump through all these hoops and beg and plead like, come on, man, I'm hurting, man. We are not doing that no more. We will cut off all ties and communication. And that's what we're doing. It's like we told our daughter, we are not going into our 40s all stressed out, heart rate, blood pressure up over some devils, over some niggas. Oh, they want some money. That ain't even real for those that don't know that. You got a bunch of fags and slave owners on these dollar bills. This is what we kill each other for, unalive each other for, backstab each other for. We sell our body for. Y'all remember that song, For the Love of Money? OJs, what? They was telling you something in that song. Go back and listen to it. Yeah, we know about the OJs. We ain't that young. They telling you what we would do for the love of money, that almighty dollar. We will disrespect each other and be as grimy and evil as we possibly can. And shame on everybody for that. Shame, shame, shame. Like we said, no matter what these people out here do, we're going to stay on the right side, what we believe, and keep doing what we're doing because we can't control that. We just wanted to get that off our chest, y'all. Evil's everywhere. It is. And we don't even care if they hear this show. We know they ain't. But if they do for some reason, y'all wrong. Leave us alone. Don't discriminate against us because of our religion. If you want to catch us, just ask. Anybody. We ain't got to hide a lot. Just ask. But ask us like an adult. Don't ask like you got an angle. You know what we're saying? So you can use it against us. A lot of people get into this customer service. They don't know what the heck that means. They just figure, I'm going to just do the bare minimum and that's it. No. We've done plenty of customer service work. We don't see it nowhere here. They don't represent it at all. So we just saying. Like we said, we ain't here to put nobody out there. This is stuff that we've been experiencing and going through. And, it's the truth. So we'll take a polygraph, try it. But, when you're taking shots at us, like we just said, was talking about what The Rock said, don't miss. Because all you're going to do is put a fire up in us, and we're going to make better moves, and we're going to get the hell out of here. We already know a lot going to do it. That's why y'all doing what y'all do. And he's watching like, oh, okay. So you're going to mess with what they do to you. When the time comes, ain't nobody going to be able to stand and say, I was just trying to do my job. Judgment. I was just trying to do my job. No, you was being evil. You going to stand in front of your it's all and say that? Because everybody's going to be judged. Just saying. Be careful how you treat people. It comes back to you. And we're going to go ahead and keep going, y'all. We know we said we was going to take a break. We're going to go ahead and keep going, y'all. But yeah, we done talking about all that. Like we said, can't control everybody. We can only control ourselves. That's it. That's all. So we wish everybody the best. Don't really care. But we got to live our life. We're doing the best we can right now. We know Allah knows that. That's all we need to be concerned or worried about. I'm not picking on that. That's all we need to be concerned or even worried about, period. Point blank, period. Anybody, I got them. I got them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show them. I'm going to teach. All you're doing is showing us how evil you can be. How conniving, how sneaky you can be. So, are you really accomplishing your goal? Humble, meek, quiet people, they don't need to do all that. Like we said, happy people don't need to do all that. You are not happy. And half the women, they live here. See, that's the other thing. Why you think you're doing something to us, Allah's going to elevate and make our life go to the point where we're going to be elsewhere. You're still going to be stuck here. So why would you be happy? You know what we're saying? We was looking at, some throwback pictures of our kids. Scratch that. We can't even say kids no more. We got one grown child. We a grandmother now. Two grown. We have a grandson. Our daughter's a mother. One gonna be 17 next year, and the other's gonna be 15. So everybody's on their way to being an adult. They getting taller, they getting older, and before long, they really ain't gonna really need us too much anymore. But that's what we got to get together. That was the whole point. We weren't planning on learning Islam, but that was the whole point. But he was looking at some throwback pictures of them and kind of just reminiscing. And this is the only time we really look back is to see how far we've come and just to look back on the good memories. You know what we're saying? The bad ones we delete, but the good ones we look back on and we just like, my babies. Oh my goodness, we have been through. And that's the whole point of what we're saying, y'all. Like we said, we're not putting nobody out there, but we just saying we've been through a lot. We've grown a lot. We still dealing with a lot, but we're a lot better now. And a couple of those pictures that we saw in I think our memory on our Google Photos or something like that. We was either in a shelter or a domestic violence shelter. We was in a car or in a hotel, and we was just like, wow, they was there through all that. So that's how we know they know, what we have done and who we are. You know what we saying? We ain't never claimed to be no perfect woman, perfect wife, perfect mother. Nah. We'd be lying like hell if we said that. But we have been through a lot. OMG. Looking at how small they were. It was one where our baby girl had graduated. Think of some kindergarten pre-K. She had her cap and got her cap on and a couple of little buttons and stuff that we got for her. And we remember that day. We remember everything, actually. And it was just like we have been through so much. We have come so far. So do you think we're about to let a couple of little females, anybody, ex, past relationship, business, whatever, have us questioning ourselves? So this is the thing that we don't do as Black people amongst each other. We don't ask questions. You don't know people's story. You know what we're saying and what they've been through, why they're in your hotel, why they're in your life, whatever. We just get our own conclusion, if you will, and automatic judgment. You are not Allah. You are not the ultimate judge. That's what a lot of Black people don't want to hear. And it says that in the Bible, for all y'all Bible thumpers out there. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Nobody should be out here judging nobody. Nobody should be out here checking nobody because we all got things in our life that we can fix. We all got things in our life that's messed up. We all got things in our life that we can do better with. But instead of checking ourselves, we get our locks off, we get a thrill, we get excited because we think in our head that we gonna check somebody else. That's why we stopped. We stopped. Because how do we look? And we are Virgo, y'all. For all my Virgos out there, y'all know how we get down. We'll check somebody in the heartbeat, won't we? We will check somebody in the heartbeat. But we also got to remember to check ourselves. Because we can be perfectionists and we just think we got it on lock, which we do. You know what I'm saying? Virgo, come on now. We do. Like we walk on like we the ish. And we are. Best sign ever. We really are. No shot to any other sign. But it describes us so much. So we don't like worship it like more than Islam. Absolutely not. But it describes us so much, we can't help it. We just represent it because it's the best sign ever. We don't take no bull. You know what I'm saying? We meek, we quiet. No, we don't bother nobody. But when you antagonize us, when you come for us, bruh, like we just said, what we said about the rock, you take that shot, you better miss. Oh, my bad. Don't miss. Take that shot, don't miss. We said that wrong. My bad. Do not miss. Because we laying down, we'll tell anybody, you come for me, you better take a good shot. Hit me, whatever. It ain't got to be physically. Make sure I don't get back up. Everything we've had to get back up from, and this is beautiful. Everything we had to come back from, we had to pull ourselves up. Good thing, the bright side, hit me rock bottom. You ain't got nowhere to go but up. I mean, unless you want to stay down there in the gutter, that's on you. Us, I think we want to, come up a little bit. Even if we don't have everything, all the money in the world, we don't need. We just want peace. Make a little bread. You know what we're saying? Just do what we love. Be surrounded by people that we genuinely love and just do our thing. You know what we're saying? Travel a little bit. We know a lot of these states and stuff is underwater right now. We know Mexico, we just saw that on TikTok last night. So we definitely keep them in our thoughts. We hoping everybody's okay and they get the resources that they need. Think a little bit of Florida is flooded. Trying to think, I don't know if Georgia got hit. I think it was North Carolina as well. Like I said, we're not sure about Georgia. We got to find out. But I think North Carolina as well. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why, you know what I'm saying, we don't complain. It's people out there. You think you got it bad. We done heard this phrase, y'all. Y'all already know. When you think you got it bad, somebody out there got it worse than you. We already know this. That's why we do our best. We not finna complain. You know what we saying? Are we on the streets? No. Are we homeless? No. Yeah, we fall by our head. It may not be the one we want, but at least we got one. We can always work towards something better. That's the bright side. That's what Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach. Find the bright side in everything. And yeah, we know it's gonna be easier said than done sometimes. We know. But we getting a lot better at it. Like for real. Like, okay, you know what? I'm a little mad right now, but bright side is I don't like this food right now, but the bright side is, and when you find that, we promise y'all gonna feel a whole lot better. We know we do. Like we say, we can't speak for nobody else. We're gonna speak for ourselves, but we feel a whole lot better. Even bright side, what old girl did. What's the bright side with that? Once they say something, we find another way. There's always another way. That's what people don't get. They think they got you under their thumb and they got their knee on your neck, like you just over them. Like they're better. Sis, you will never, ever can't even get on the same level. You ain't gonna have the time or the energy. You won't take the time and energy, sis, to do what we do. You know why? Because you ain't got the balls. You ain't got the backbone. You ain't gonna get out there and drive around 11, 12 hours a day working on making $200, then do a podcast and a radio show and a promo, interviews and all that. You ain't got time for that. You ain't got time to start a jewelry business, skincare line. You know what we're saying? While being a wife, sister, captain, mother, 4 kids, grandmother, juggle all that. Y'all are comfortable just standing in one spot. And that's the issue with a lot of people, black or white. We cool with staying in one spot. We've been stagnant for way too damn long. Nah, we ain't comfortable. We ain't cool with it. We want better. And if we got to get to the next level, then get to that level, then get to that level. Cool. We've done it before. Just like we told our husbands, we've been working since we were 16 years old. Our kids went with us through all that. And looking back at them pictures, we just like, oh my goodness. All the talks we done had, the disagreements. And it's ironic because we asked our kids, we asked our youngest son, 17, and we was like, do y'all remember all the bad things that we went through? We was homeless. And he was like, nah, man, we remember the good times. They talked about we went to the library, took them to the park and all that stuff. That's why them pictures, we just sat there. We was there in the bed just smiling like, these are my day ones. All except for one. You see, it's like he don't want to speak to us. Anyway, he brought you here, boy. So you don't feel like you need to for anybody that don't feel like they need to. Don't get mad when your day comes. Because there's something inside of us. It's like that fire we keep feeling. We know it's going to come. And we're going to officially close that door in that chapter. Yeah, they're going to laugh. We ain't been nothing but a comedy show to these people anyway. So we know how the reaction going to be. We know what's going to go down. This thing going to stop us from saying what we need to say. Because we done been, even now, chill like we are monster, like we just evil, like we ain't got not 1 ounce of goodness in us, and that's completely wrong. We a good person. We have a good heart. We know we get crazy, spaz, I have our little moments. Who don't? We can own up to that though. We know it's a few things that we can change. And we working on it. While we sitting here analyzing and talking about other people, we grade ourselves every day. We check ourselves what we did do, didn't do, thoughts, actions, whatever. If we reacted to something wrong, all right, don't do that no more. You being better, right? You being different, correct? All right, let's get it. And we just say all that we going through, with our kids and everything. We watch them go through a lot. They watch us go through a lot. So, sometimes, the whole point of this show, y'all, it's good to notice the BS around you. So you're aware, number one. And number two, sometimes it's good to reflect. You know what I'm saying? Reflect on the positive, though. All that negative, delete it. It ain't going to help you. Don't even entertain it. Past, present, future. Don't entertain it. It's just going to make you like them. We tell ourselves every day now, every moment if we have to. Allah, please do not change my heart. Please don't. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be evil. I don't want to be conniving. I don't want to be like anybody that's like that. If there's anybody around us that's surrounding us, we don't care if it's every blue moon, whatever. We ask that you please keep them away, so we don't get infected. Just like when we go out here and we do our dash and stuff. You know what we're saying? Same flavor. We have to say a prayer for you and take off in that car. And that's our protection. Are we still got to go out here and deal with idiots? Hell yeah. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. It's every day, especially when we be driving. Oh my freaking God. How do a lot of these people get their license? A lot of these people drive. They're the only ones on the road. Then when you get in an accident, you want sympathy. But that's how you've been driving. That's your payment. You cannot do that. Well, actually you can, but it's gonna be a payment for that. And we need to eliminate as many as possible in our life. We need to. It's okay for us to relax. It's okay for us to be ourselves. It's okay for us to do what we love. Everybody always want to make you feel like, some type of way because they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy and sad as hell. Grow up. But, we look back on them things, reflect now. Yeah, we are very, very, very proud of ourselves. We could have chose to give up at any time. We could have chose just be like, I can't do this no more. I don't want to do my podcast. I don't want to do my radio. I don't even want to write nothing no more. I ain't getting no recognition. Ain't nobody looking at me. They don't see me. And we realized we was doing that for all the wrong reasons. We're doing it because we want to be as much of an inspiration as possible. Know what we're saying? And of course, do what we love to do. The money gonna come. The money gonna come. Keep doing what you love. Just like we tell ourselves. And what our husband tell us, keep on the right path. Keep going. And you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Everything that you want, everything that Allah has, you're gonna get there. You just have to keep going and keep doing what you're doing. You ain't got to compete. Be in the same lane with nobody. You ain't got to do none of that. Just keep doing you. Just don't be a dick. Don't be an A-wipe. You know what we're saying? Keep doing you. And if people don't like it, F them. Be yourself. If they don't like it, F them. Forget about them. You don't need them in your life. And that's why we're saying we cannot say it's enough. We cut a lot of people off. Don't want you in our life anymore. Like we said, they already cut us off or call itself doing whatever. So we ain't even tripping. Thank you. That's like the trash taking itself out. And we look at the people we used to deal with now, they look horrible. While we are getting better. And a lot of greatest. And we see the change. We ain't just saying this, y'all. Real talk. We see a change in our body, within us, our hustle, everything. Our belief, our faith, because really you take everything, all this material stuff away, our podcast, you take all that away, that's all we really gonna have. When we leave here, when we leave this earth, that's all we gonna take with us. None of this material stuff. We are out here living a borrowed life for those that don't know. That house you paying for, all that stuff, when you go to work and you make money, you just paying them back. That's all we really doing. That's how this economy keeps going. It's gonna keep doing what it's gonna do. So really, what we competing for? Just saying. What we competing for? When you leave here, you take nothing with you. Nothing. So like we said, we focus on our happiness, our peace, having the right people around us. We don't care if our circle is as small as a rain job. We don't care. We don't need to be seen. We don't need to be out there like that. Like we said, we just want the right people around us, peace within ourselves, number one, peace around us, and just do what we love to do. And like we said, the money and everything else is going to come. It's going to follow suit. So we ain't got the stress or worry. Put all our faith in the Lord, because that's all we got when it really comes down to it. And keep going. Like we said, 3 words, we cannot say it's enough, y'all. No matter what. No matter what. We gonna keep going, and we gonna keep doing what we doing. That's it. That's all, y'all. So with all that being said, what we're going to do, you guys, is as always give you all our social medias. Then we're going to go ahead and get out of here and enjoy the rest of our evening. And we hope that you guys do the same. First and foremost, you can follow us over on our Facebook page, you guys, which is Manima Muhammad. And of course, you can go over to our Facebook page, The Queen Candy Podcast. We got to change that. We got to figure out how to do it as well. We will make sure we follow you back as well. You can already see on the screen. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is The Queen Mimi Radio Show. Of course, we will subscribe back to your YouTube channel as well, you guys. Go over there, check us out. We have some decent show. Y'all know how we do. So on and so forth. We play our own original music. We are producer as well. So we go over there and check us out. We'll make sure we subscribe back to your YouTube channel as well, you guys. And of course, you can go over to our IG. We do our live stream over on Instagram live every Wednesday. So we will be live tomorrow, y'all. That's our off day, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on our Instagram live. Basically talking about the same thing that we do on our podcast and our radio show. So that's going to be like 30 minutes or so. We just get on there, run our mouth like we're doing now. Chill vibe, sitting out, chill, do our thing. That's it. That's all, y'all. And you can also go follow us over on our LinkedIn, X, formerly known as Twitter. Yeah, X, formerly known as Twitter, our Queen Mimi. And you can go over to our TikTok, which is Queen Mimi as well. We will be doing our live stream starting tomorrow over on our TikTok page. That will be 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going to be doing 2 live streams every Wednesday, you guys. Same flavor, same topic we talk about on our podcast and radio show. This will be about an hour, though. So we'll be over on TikTok. So y'all come over there, follow us. We will make sure we follow you back, of course, and show support and love as well. So we hope that you guys do the same. And of course, you can follow us over on our Twitch as well. We're going to work on having flyers for everything, y'all. Queen Candy 85. And last but certainly not least, you can go over to our Clubhouse. Now, what we do over here, you guys, is we play the repeat for those that missed the live stream of our podcast and radio show. So make sure y'all go over there and follow us. Like we said, for anybody that missed the live stream, miss our show for any reason. We know everybody got their schedule, so on and so forth. Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. So this will all be pre-recorded. So while we playing that, we're going to be doing our TikTok live. So we're going to be walking back and forth, monitoring all that, make sure everything flow, so on and so forth. And we get everything done like we should. So, with all that being said, you guys, we finna go ahead and get out of here. We thank everybody for coming through to hang out with us. We appreciate y'all so much. And remember, it's everywhere, y'all. The evil, the hate, all that, it is everywhere. It's up to you to decide what you're gonna do. You're gonna let it make you bitter or better. And it's okay to, reflect on the past, to remember how far you have come, and to reflect on the good times. It's okay. Don't stay there. Absolutely not. Don't stay there. But it's okay to reflect. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be happy. Everybody ain't gonna like it. They gonna hate you for it. But who cares? You got one life to live. You got one shot at it. You really want to spend that one about what other people gonna do? Come on now. And we already know it's easier said than done. But it can be done. Like we said, we got things we got to work on. We're getting better. Can't let nobody stop us but us. So, like we said, you guys, thank you once again. We're going to go ahead and get off of here, play some more music, and we will talk to you guys. Oh, see, the thing with me, we will talk to you guys Thursday on Real Talking Real Topics. Now, this show discusses Islam. For those that don't know, if this topic is not for you, we kindly ask that you find something else to watch. Or if you do come to our live stream, we just kindly ask for no negative comments. We will report you and we will boot you off. So if Islam is not for you, we are not the ultimate judge. We understand it is what it is. But we let everybody know up front, disclosure, this show does discuss Islam. So if you are Christian or whatever, and even if you are, you're welcome. Please come over. We just ask for an open heart and an open mind. Please come over. We want you to hear this. But we just ask for no negative comments. If you have anything you want to talk to us about, ladies, you can contact us because this is how we do protocol. Fellas, if you contact us, we're just going to direct you to our husband. That's it. We're going to direct you to our husband. Ladies, you can holler at us. Any questions, anything you got, we got you. So please believe we are here to help, just so everybody know. But yes, you guys, we almost forgot about that. We're trying to remember everything, y'all. We're gonna rewrite this list too before we do our show next week. Because we want to make sure we're professional, and doing everything. It ain't gonna be perfect, but we want to make sure we're doing everything to the best of our ability. Keep you guys tuned in, so on and so forth. So we're gonna stop minding our mouth, y'all. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of our evening. Y'all do the same, and we'll talk to y'all Thursday. Everybody have a good one, and thank y'all again.